8,000 lines, RIBA. A humble revision of the wonderful achievement of the late Dr. Edward Conze, now of the 21st century. By Richard Babcock. Chapter 5. The Revolution of Merit. 1. The perfection of wisdom, a source of great merit, and a different merit. Sakra, let us again consider two people. The one truly believes perfection of wisdom, trustingly confides in such, studies, copies, repeats and discourses regarding such, since their guide does not fail. And as this one hears this exposition, this one also unhesitatingly resolves to not abandon this perfection of wisdom, surely so greatly profitable, so great an advantage, so great a fruit, so great a reward, endowed of such and great qualities. This one guards and preserves such as this is, for such is exceedingly hard to develop, and by oneself, one honors, reveres and adores this. Now, the other person first venerates this, and now gives a copy to another son or daughter of a good family who, having aspirations towards this and eager, asks for such. Which one of these two persons begets greater merit, on this one hand the one who intends to give this all away, or on this other hand, the one who does not? The Lord, I question you on this point, and you may answer to the best of your abilities. If this one person by oneself is to honor the relics of Tathagata after one's parinirvana, minister, revere, and preserve these relics, and now, if this other not only oneself honors these relics of the Tathagata, ministers, reveres and preserves these, but in addition reveals these to others, gives these away, and shares them, knowing hereby the reverence of these relics will become even more widespread, and from compassion and true sympathy for beings, so answer now Corsica, which one of these two persons begets great merit, and which a different kind of merit, the one who, while worshipping them oneself, reveals, gives and shares these with others, or the one who by oneself, singularly worships these? Sakra, surely Lord, the one who shares these with others. The Lord, so it is, Corsica. Any person revealing perfection of wisdom for others to behold and develop as regards inclinations, always seeking to help others, purely intent on revealing such completely, anyone on the strength of this begets greater merit, and indeed not merely greater merit, but a different merit altogether. For such merit has no limit, and as such is beyond any determinations of lesser and greater, and indeed other than any determinations whatsoever, which might be even recognized as merit. If in addition this one goes to persons who are fit vessels for this perfection of wisdom, and shares this with these, one begets still different merit. And so too, Corsica, is great indeed any merit of someone who instigates all beings in Jambudvipa to observe 10 ways of wholesome action, and establishes these in these ways. Sakra, to be sure Lord, great this seems to be. The Lord, different even still is any merit of someone who makes a copy of this perfection of wisdom, believes in and has faith in such, faith serene and firm, who constantly reveals one's thoughts toward enlightenment, and with earnest intention gives this perfection of wisdom to another bodhisattva who steadily reveals one's thoughts to enlightenment, who does first of all perfect oneself by tireless writing and reciting, and after much zealous labor, one persuades the other bodhisattva. Explaining this perfection of wisdom, instigating to such, filling one with enthusiasm for this, making such a one rejoice in this, and does by one's words, lead one to this, educate one in this, illuminate these benefits to such a one, cleanse one's thought and remove one's doubt, and who addresses such a one as follows: Come here, you of good family, do train yourself in just this path of bodhisattvas, for as a result of this training, this coursing, this struggling you surely and quickly awake to full enlightenment. After this you go on to educate an infinite number of beings in the complete extinction of the substratum begotten of beginningless rebirths, in other words, in the revelation of the reality limit. As this one intends to reveal this completely, this one's merit is infinite and different still from any worldly merits. And this is true even if it is compared with the merit of someone who establishes in the observation of the 10 wholesome ways of acting all the beings in world systems of any size, even in all the world systems in existence or not in existence, numerous as the sands of Ganges river. Or if it is compared with that of someone establishing others in the 4 trances, the 4 unlimited, the 4 formless attainments, the 5 superknowledges, in any number of world systems. In each case, any person not only writing this perfection of wisdom and reciting it by oneself, but writing such for others and revealing such completely to these, easily begets a different type of merit than merit itself. Moreover, Sakra, one also begets a different merit still, as one may be conversant with the meaning while reciting this perfection of wisdom, and having written such for others, still reveals such completely, expounds and lights this up, both in its meaning and letter. 2. The counterfeit perfection of wisdom. Sakra, can anyone now expound this perfection of wisdom? The Lord, yes, anyone thus conversant with this meaning can expound such to someone not understanding it. For in any time a counterfeit of perfection of wisdom may arise. As one hears this counterfeit, a person not understanding it as such needs be wary of making obeisance to it, as this one, though not understanding, may want to realize full enlightenment. Sakra, how might one recognize in any time if and when the counterfeit perfection of wisdom is expounded? The Lord, in any time here be monks and nuns whose bodies are undeveloped, whose moral conduct, thought and wisdom are undeveloped, who are stupid, dumb like sheep, without wisdom. As these announce to expound perfection of wisdom, these actually expound its counterfeit. These expound the counterfeit perfection of wisdom by teaching impermanence of form, feeling, perception, impulse and consciousness is to be interpreted as destruction of these just mentioned skandhas. To strive for such insight,